Awe and mystery. The quiet cosmos. Where are all the others? Logline. An exploration of the Fermi Paradox, the Great Filter, and the existential stakes of humanity's past, present, and potential future in a universe designed for life, yet strangely silent. Awe and mystery. The cosmos is a tapestry of impossible scales. 100 billion galaxies, each a swirling island of stars. For every grain of sand on Earth, there are 10,000 stars in the night sky, and orbiting those stars, worlds beyond counting. We are here on a small, pale blue dot. We emerged from the cosmic dust and the ocean salt. We are a miracle of chemistry and time. And yet, we are alone. Or so it seems. This is the central contradiction of our age, the quiet question that haunts every astronomer and philosopher, the Fermi Paradox. The conditions for life are not unique to Earth. In fact, they seem almost commonplace. Astronomers now estimate that roughly 1 in 5 stars has an Earth-sized planet orbiting in the habitable or Goldilocks zone, where liquid water can exist. Our galaxy alone could host tens of billions of potential life-bearing worlds. If the universe is so vast, so old, and so full of planets, why haven't we heard anything? Where is the evidence of advanced alien civilization? Why the great, overwhelming silence? The math dictates that we should be swimming in the signals of alien empires. The universe has been churning out stars and complex molecules for 13.8 billion years. Life should have had ample time to evolve, escape its home planet, and expand across the galaxy. This is the staggering, inescapable conclusion. The paradox remains. Perhaps the assumption of abundance is flawed. Perhaps life is far, far rarer than we imagine. Or perhaps there is a great filter. Something stops life in its tracks. Something prevents biological sparks from becoming cosmic fire. Something ensures the silence. The Great Filter is a colossal evolutionary hurdle, a necessary roadblock that almost all developing life must fail to pass. It is the defining test of galactic maturity. The central question is simply this: where in the cosmic timeline did this filter occur? Our answer will determine whether we are pioneers or prisoners. It will determine the fate of all humanity. Imagine the filter is behind us. We are the beneficiaries of an unimaginable cosmic lottery. We won. This is the optimistic view, the deeply reassuring possibility that life on Earth has already passed the most difficult test in the universe. The filter must be an event of mind-boggling improbability, the kind of events that happened here, but rarely, if ever, elsewhere. Where could this roadblock have been placed? Perhaps it was the spark of life itself, abiogenesis, the leap from non-living chemistry to the first self-replicating molecule. It's a transition we still cannot fully recreate in the lab. This initial jump may require a unique, transient set of planetary conditions that are exquisitely rare. If the filter is here, almost every other planet, no matter how Goldilocks perfect, remains chemically sterile. Or perhaps the filter was the rise of the eukaryotic cell. This transition, from simple prokaryotes to complex cells with membrane-bound organelles like the mitochondria, was a stunning evolutionary jump. It required the symbiotic merger of 2 separate organisms, an event so unlikely that it took 2 billion years to occur here on Earth, even after life began. Without the complex power plant of the eukaryotic cell, multicellular life cannot exist. The most hopeful version of the filter behind this theory is the evolution of intelligence and technology. This stage requires an unprecedented mix of physical features: opposable thumbs, bipedalism, a large prefrontal cortex, and the capacity for abstract symbolic language. It is the emergence of tools, fire, and eventually radio waves. We have proven that these steps can be taken. If the Great Filter is in the deep past, then the universe is not silent. It is simply empty. We are the first. We are the privileged few. The galaxy is ours to explore, unburdened by ancient rivals or cosmic empires. It means the silence is good news. It is a sign of our unique success. But we must also consider the alternative. Imagine the filter is ahead of us. This is the profoundly chilling view. It means that while the emergence of simple life and even intelligence is common across the universe, there is a fundamental barrier that almost every civilization hits, resulting in self-destruction or total collapse. If this is true, the silence of the cosmos is a terrifying omen. Our advanced technology, the very thing that makes us a civilization, could be the ticking clock of our impending doom. The filter is likely linked to the raw, untamed power of the technology required for interstellar expansion. Consider the doomsday scenarios. First, self-annihilation. We now possess the means to destroy ourselves with frightening ease. Nuclear war, which remains a threat, represents the most immediate, brutal path to extinction. A single miscalculation could render our planet uninhabitable for centuries. This vulnerability is not unique to us. Any species reaching our level of physics knowledge will face the same existential dilemma. The development of weapons of mass destruction is perhaps an inevitable step towards collapse. Second, uncontrolled technology. Our pursuit of advanced science always comes with unforeseen risks. Synthetic biology could unleash engineered plagues. Nanotechnology, if unchecked, could lead to a catastrophic gray goo scenario, where self-replicating machines consume the biosphere. Our own creations could escape our control, proving too complex for our primal evolved minds to manage. Third, ecological collapse. This is the slow burn filter. The climate of our home planet is a fragile, delicate system finely tuned over millennia. When an intelligence develops the power to industrialize rapidly, it also gains the power to destabilize its planetary environment. Runaway resource depletion, global pollution, and climate disaster may be the most common fate for civilizations that fail to recognize the limits of their home. They choked on their own progress. If the filter lies ahead, every technological advance, every new discovery, every successful rocket launch is merely bringing us closer to a precipice. The universe is silent because advanced civilizations do not last. They flare brightly, briefly, and then extinguish themselves. If the filter is ahead, how do we survive? We must intentionally evolve past our own self-destructive programming. The only way through is a revolution in intelligence and wisdom. The immediate and primary focus must be on risk mitigation. This requires global cooperation on an unprecedented scale. We must treat existential threats, nuclear proliferation, engineered pandemics, runaway AI, not as national security issues, but as species-level problems demanding species-level solutions. One of the most powerful safeguards is decentralization. The Earth itself is a single point of failure. A civilization that remains confined to its homeworld risks immediate extinction from a single catastrophic event, whether natural, asteroid impact, or artificial, global war. To pass the filter, we must become a multi-planetary species. Establishing permanent, self-sustaining colonies on the Moon, Mars, and beyond is not just exploration. It is an insurance policy for consciousness. If something ends life on Earth, the human spark continues elsewhere. This is the only way to ensure the long-term survival of our intelligence. Beyond the physical escape, we must tackle the cognitive filter. Our brains evolved to solve immediate problems on the African savanna, not to grasp the abstract, long-term risks posed by a rapidly warming climate or a rogue AI. This disparity between fast-moving technology and slow-moving biology is our greatest vulnerability. This is where the concept of global consciousness comes into play. The internet has already woven us into a planetary nervous system. We need to leverage this connectivity to elevate collective wisdom, fostering long-term thinking and deep global empathy. We must learn to value the existence of the species over the competition of the individual. Survival depends on learning to see the planet not as a battlefield of competing ideologies, but as a single, fragile ship-shape carrying all of us. If we accept the vastness and the silence, our understanding of meaning must change. We are forced to confront the universe on its own terms, cold, beautiful, and utterly indifferent to our existence.
The silence of the stars offers no divine comfort, no cosmic instruction manual. It simply is. This lack of external meaning does not lead to despair. It leads to radical responsibility. If there is no inherent, preordained meaning in the universe, then we are the sole creators of value. We are the meaning makers. The beauty we find in a sunset, the joy in a conversation, the drive to solve a complex equation, these are not reflections of a cosmic plan. They are acts of creation. Our intelligence is the mechanism by which the universe becomes aware of itself. Our consciousness is the brief, precious window through which hydrogen atoms transmuted into human form can gaze back at the stars that created them. We are the universe's fleeting attempt at poetry. The meaning of our existence, therefore, lies not in escaping the great filter, but in the quality of the civilization we build on the way. Did we use our time to create art, to alleviate suffering, to seek truth, and to share wonder?
Awe and mystery. The great filter isn't just about survival. It is the ultimate existential crucible. It forces us to define what is worth saving. It demands that we ask, if we are the only minds in this vast quiet, what story should we tell, and what future should we create? The only meaningful answer is to maximize the flourishing of consciousness, to ensure that this incredible experiment, life, intelligence, and self-awareness, does not fail, whether the barrier is behind us or, terrifyingly, right in front. The silence is the most profound message we will ever receive. It is a warning. It is a challenge. We must listen. We must grow up. We must choose to make the universe less quiet. The only way to win the cosmic lottery is to ensure that, for humanity, the great filter has already passed.